Good morning, everyone. I am so excited about today. Oh, gosh. Um, so many things I want to share. So let me just get my systems up and going, and we will get started in a second. Thank you so much for being here, my dear, dear spiritual family. Okay, let me take this. All right. All systems are go here, which is great. Let me just And I see I already have 3 people in line for readings. Magnificent success. You can help me, my friend Bina. Welcome. I'm going to add a link to the chat right now, and I just want for you to test it for me. Okay, so hang on just for a second. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. Okay, perfect. You guys who, I'm testing out a new system. I have a new network that I'm a part of. I'm so excited to be part of the wonderful Hipsy network that so many fabulous readers are connecting with. It's just happening so fast that we are not always sure about what links work and don't. So, magnificent success, Bina, my darling. If you would just click on that link, you can be the leader and you can register for a free reading just to test my systems for me. So thank you very much. You guys, I am so excited to talk about wealth today. I woke up with these ideas in my mind and I was like, holy smokes, so many people think that wealth is about money. So if you think wealth is about money, you're in the right place because yes, I mean, a wealthy person has money, right? Well, what if I had news for you? What if I was to tell you that wealth is actually about more than money? And that's what I want to help us understand today. So, if you are lacking in finances, I feel your pain. My finances have gone up and down over time. I'm 73, and sometimes there's been an abundance of money. Other times, money got tight, depending on what bill might be need to pay or what type of work I was doing. But the bottom line is, there is a way to thrive. I'm telling you, thrive in life, even if you are in a low part of your money history, your money story. So if you want a free reading today, I'm here for you. I want to be able to personalize this set of readings I'm going to be doing so that you can walk away with a new understanding of wealth. Now, guidelines. I believe with all my heart that we have guardian angels, excuse me, who are here for us all the time, assigned to us. This is just part of my belief, and that these angels grieve when we are okay, so my team is telling you to request your reading in the description, but you don't need to do that today. All you have to do is push the manifestfaster.com link, and that should put you into the queue. So there, I will be posting it. Oh, in fact, oh, hey, Jay Lynn, thank you for being here. I am testing out a system. So if you click on the Manifest Faster link, it should take you to the page where you can register for your full reading, okay? If that link is not working, please let me know. Okay, perfect. Anyway, I believe with all my heart we have guardian angels that are here to guide us to our fabulous uh, how can I say, new understanding of what wealth is. So, the very first example I'm going to give you, these are the cards I'm going to use that are the angel cards. That's going to be our oracle for today, our guardian angel cards. But I need to tell you a little bit about wealth. So, please be patient. Hang on just for a second. Okay. So, let me add this again. I want to do this so that it'll be easier for me to. If I had 4 hands, I would be so much better at doing this Thank you, you guys, for your patience. Okay, I just want to make this fast for myself. Okay, I'm going to say copy and paste. Okay, perfect. So the way to get your free reading here is to click this link. If it does not pop up clickable, you can cut and paste it. Again, I know that we are in a very strange part of the world right now, part of timing with, oh gosh, okay, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to leave that in the hands of my Bina to post that. You can cut and paste or click on the link to receive your free reading. And I want to demonstrate my favorite example of wealth right now for you, because wealth means financial abundance. I'm not going to argue with you there. But wealth also means an abundance of anything. A profusion. Have you ever been outside and seen a bunch of birds sitting on wires when it's migration season? I just saw that the other day, and there was a profusion of these little black birds. You could say there was a wealth of birds sitting on the wires. So I received a birthday gift. Last week was my birthday, and my granddaughter gave me a gift. She made me a card, and then she gave me a wealth of her little collectibles. Okay, so she is 10 years old, and it's her favorite thing in the world to collect these beautiful tiny little toys. So she went and saved several for me and gave them to me. So I can choose to feel wealthy in these tiny toys. Okay. What else is wealth? How about a wealth of air, right? We are wealthy in oxygen, right? We are wealthy in warmth in our homes, some of us, and how grateful we should be. So, when we're talking about a wealth activation, we're talking about you being able to appreciate wealth in ways that you never thought possible. Hi, Selah. I thank you for pre registering for your free reading. I totally appreciate that. Oh, I see what I did. I forgot to put the colon. There's now what my biggest question is for you guys is, if wealth is, let me put this in here correctly. If wealth is, if it's possible to be wealthy with other things than money, why would the universe do this? Why would the universe hide these clues about money wealth in the wealth of things that hang on, that we have around us all the time? There, it's clickable. Okay, so if you want your free reading, click on that link I just put in there, and it'll take you to the site where you can register for your free reading. Okay, excellent day. And so Janice is not here yet, so I'm going to go to the next person, which is Selah. Okay, so Selah, let me go to you. You're our next free reading here. So I'm going to be doing readings for the collective throughout this live. I'm going to be teaching about wealth. I want you to walk away from this reading activated so that you do not look at your world in the same way, and that you can say, I am wealthy. One of my mentors, her name is Pam Grout. She wrote a book that's called Thank and Grow Rich. Not Think and Grow Rich, but Thank and Grow Rich, because she believes that once you're grateful for the wealth you have, more wealth will come. And her definition of wealth is the ease and freedom to be generous. That if you have the ease and freedom to be generous, you are truly wealthy from your soul. Okay, so here's my question for you. Could you be wealthy in lack? Okay, so let's say you're at a piece of your life where you are lacking. So if you have a lot of lack, then you could say, I'm wealthy in lack. Isn't that backwards? And so this is the riddle of how good people, just like a good person, just trying to do your best, always waiting, always thinking that you can't be wealthy. Let's change that today. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw. So Selah is I see your question, and actually you have two questions, and this is so you need to pick which question you want to have. Okay. Do you want to know about the new job that you're looking for, or do you want to know when if you're moving into if you're coming to the US? Okay. Hi, Kat. Welcome, you guys. Had a Q and A. Oh, wait, something, the new job. Okay, perfect. So I have my yes or no oracle sticks that I'm going to be using for the free readings today. And so if you want a free reading, all you do is check that manifestfaster.com link and it'll take you to register. If you register, the free reading is yours. Or shall I say, when you register? Okay, so Selah. Elaine's asking, in the coming months, is the new job going to be showing up? Let's take a look here. Let's draw a stick for you. Okay, Bina, were you able to go and use that link? Could you check it, please? Click Manifest Faster and see if it allows you to register for a free reading. Okay. Oh my goodness, Selah, very good news. Okay. Listen. Yes, this is a unique time of necessary changes. Strong-willed qualities are manifested. You bathe in the rays of unprecedented joy. Future changes wrap you in a blanket of sweet dreams and enchanted reality. Oh my gosh, Selah, I remember when you were here the other day, and it was you were such a difficult time. And this is a beautiful promise from your angels that yes, there is a job coming. Let's peek at the other side of the stick and see what it says. When and how. The captivatingly colorful lace of life is woven skillfully around you within 10 or 11 months. Your inimitable ability to foresee events provides you with a sincere recognition of your talents. This isn't because you seek recognition, but because you do work worthy of recognition. So, Selah, what this stick is saying is that you have so many talents and gifts that could be used in your new profession. So in these next within the next year, you want to be practice your gratitude, practice whatever it is that you are already good at. Practice. Use the time right now to brush up on any skills that would make you shine. That means that when you go for an interview that the employer would look at you and think, yes, this person is serious. It's important to forgive yourself and to forgive life for being unfair to you so far. Today, stay tuned because I'm going to be activating everyone that's listening for new wealth. So you can expect that to be coming. Okay. All right. So in order to get a free reading, you guys, let's see. Oh my goodness, look at it. It's beautiful. So Bina, you are, let me look and see. When Janice comes, I will honor her. You guys, thank you so much for using the link. Paula and Yana, welcome. I would love to pull a stick for you because you know what? When we are feeling like we're lacking love, we need to develop a wealth of love in our life, right? What does a wealth of love look like, Paula? That's what I would love to pull for you because honestly, I get a wealth of love from my dog. Now, I know a dog is a strange soulmate. I also get a wealth of love from my family. And so opening our hearts to what wealthy really is going to change everything. 11, 11, 11. Okay, so click that link in and Bina, I'm going to draw a card. Let me see. Yes. So Bina, I'm going to pull. Oh, you guys, Thank you so much. Oh, my systems are working today. Everybody, let's just thank Spirit. I've been having some issues getting everything to work. I'm thrilled. So I'm going to do more readings, but let's do the yes, no readings first as they're showing up. Okay. So, so Bina, what is your, let me look at this other thing here. Hold on. Okay, so what we need in order, this is for yes or no. Okay, so Bina, if you want to, you can put it into the YouTube chat, but what you're wanting, so you might ask when you're to ask me about what is coming for me in the next year, you might say, is there a career change coming in the next year, right? You want to ask your question in a yes, no format. Okay. And so meanwhile, I'm just going to go to Jaylyn, my darling Jaylyn. Oh my gosh, that's such a great question. So Jaylyn, hold on to your question in your mind. If you want, I just want to honor your privacy and not post it if you're not comfortable because you know your own question. So let me get my sticks. Thank you for coming back. Now, I appreciate it so much. Many of you guys come back to almost every single one of my readings, and you have no idea how grateful I am for you. Okay, so Jaylyn, let's see, is more education in your best interest here? Okay, thank you, Jaylyn. Okay, here's your answer. I love these little sticks, don't you guys? If you like the sticks, hit the thumbs up, okay? All right. Oh, interesting, Jalen. It's giving you a no. This sticky situation will require gradual transformations and radical views. Perfection is always ever changing. Incidents that refract consciousness and perception gently guide you toward a grandiose future. That's kind of tricky, isn't it? It's a sticky situation and it requires gradual transformation and radical views. So, what that's showing me, Lynn, is there's something going on right now that you're not seeing clearly, that it's kind of murky. Is that word, kind of like if a creek is still for a moment, you can see all the way through the bottom. But if it's rushing, you cannot see. Let's take a peek to the other side and see what the rest of the answer is for you. Hi, Andrea and Keith. If you guys want to have a private, or not private, it's not private, it's public, but it's a free yes, no question. All you do is click the Manifest Faster link and you'll be added to the queue. Bina, if you could go ahead and just place that link into the queue, I appreciate it. All right. And back over to, listen to me juggling everything here. Back over to you, Jay Lynn. Ah, very good. The bird of fortune soars, trailing news by the tail. It's a surprise. And one of your greatest surprises will always be finding out you could do what you thought you never could. In only 1 to 2 weeks, it gives rise to universal recognition, a rare prize for such exquisite ingenuity. So I feel like this is a timing situation for you, Jalen, that at the moment there's something you don't know about that you will get clarity within the next week or two. All right. I am so tickled. And Jay Lynn actually lives nearby and she's coming to visit me this week. So, Jay Lynn, I can't wait to see you this week. Thank you for being here. Okay, Kat, I do see you in the queue. And so let's see here. I'm just going to add the link for you guys so that you can get your instant reading right away. As always, I thank you so much for your patience while I work the systems. Okay, there's your link for your reading. So let me click this and then Bina. Okay, excellent. Okay, Bina, I see you. Okay, now we'll go over to Kat. Will my city voucher be approved before things to my apartment? Okay, Kathy, so we need to know, what does Spirit have for you? Will the voucher be approved before Thanksgiving? Let's see. I just posted the link. It says manifestfaster.com. Keith, you can tap that link and you'll get your free yes no reading. Now, if you guys want for me to pull cards for you, there are other options in the shop, my live stream shop. There's a 1 card reading, it's 4.99. There is a 3 card reading for 11.11. Oh, that's a good one for today. And there's a 5 card reading for 22.22. Okay, so let's pull a free stick for Kathy. Is the approval coming? Okay, here's your stick. Let's look and see, Kathy. Oh, we are getting a yes. Watch out. The sun, oh, I got goosebumps just reading this. The sun of luck illuminates your path, helping you recognize phenomenal opportunities when you see them. But don't forget to enjoy the fullness of life while boldly starting these ambitious plans. Okay, before I even read the back of the stick, I want you to have a little bit of homework, okay, Kat? Your homework is, even I know this is weird, but there are affirmations that you can use that will support you while you're waiting to hear. And that is this. Look in the mirror, look at yourself right in the eye and say, even though I don't know how, I have my approval right now. Even though I don't know how, have my approval right now. The truth is that when that approval comes, you're going to say that exact sentence, right? Even though I don't know how, I have my approval now. So when we speak in advance, it puts us into gratitude vibration. Here's another powerful affirmation, Kat. I know I'm speaking quickly. I'm sorry for that. Slow down. I am so happy and relieved now that my approval is secure. I am so happy and relieved now that I have my approval. Girl, if you use these affirmations right now, it soothes your soul. You need a wealth of housing, right? When you thank the universe in advance, you become wealthy in housing. Okay. Remember, today's lesson about activating wealth is all about activating all wealth, not just financial. If you can resonate, hit that thumbs up. Hi, Janice. I'm ready to do your free reading here in just a second. I'm just finishing Kat and then Bina and then Janice and Keith. If you're wanting a free reading, just click the Manifest Faster link. Same for Andrea. Okay, so back over to Kathy. Kathy, it's 5 or 6. Oh, this is so cool. It's 5 or 6 months later. So imagine, Kathy, that 5 or 6 months from now, you will be in your ideal home. It's all about thanking the universe in advance. Wouldn't you agree, Janice? Haven't you seen some changes from being grateful before things happen? So it's 5 or 6 months later. Just imagine it. You find yourself at the happy crossroads of fate. You adjust your plans and transform your life. It is as bright yet unpredictable as possible. These changes enter smoothly, removing all obstacles and bringing clarity to unsolved issues. So, Kathy, use the magical power of gratitude. And remember, these affirmations, speaking as if you already have the approval, will change your mindset. Janice, my friend, from 15 years ago, we met, and she wanted to be married badly. but she couldn't figure out how to get there. And I remember telling her at the time, Janice, I think you're fishing in the wrong pond. And she would argue with me a lot about what her type of person would be that would be her ideal partner. And as she began to be grateful for her singleness and to be grateful for the life she was living back then, the doors swung open. She ended up meeting a fabulous person. And how long have you guys been married now, Janice? So Janice came back to my world last year, 2 years ago now, and she was saying to me, Catherine, I want to deal with my financial issues. I want to open the gateway to what could be possible for me. And I want it all. So Janice has asked a fascinating question today. I haven't even drawn any cards yet. You guys are keeping me so busy with our yes no questions. So Janice 14 years ago, she met a man who is not at all what she expected, not even close. And they're married 10 years now. And guess what? 11 years married, and I got to do the ceremony. I registered to be a, uh, I registered to be, what did they call that? A non-denominational minister, and I actually did the wedding, you guys. How cool is that? Hey, Leanne, if you want a free draw, I'm happy to do it for you. Just hit the link above. It says Manifest Faster. Oh, yeah, my gosh. Lynn, I mean, you and Janice should talk. You would get such a kick out of meeting her on the phone, and she talks with everybody I refer her to. But she was one of the people that absolutely proved that, oopsie, wrong link. Sorry, guys. Janice proved the power of being grateful in advance in a major way. I can connect you to because Janice is my biggest fan. She is more than happy to tell you about her manifesting stories. You guys will have a good time. Okay, so hit that link. I'd be happy, happy, happy to draw you a stick. And I don't know, I might not even get into my cards today. If you want a card reading, you can also order it in my shop. Okay. And Lynn, I just posted a new service in my recorded readings. It's called the Breakup Recovery Kit, and this might be perfect for you right now. Okay, take a look at it. Okay, Janice asked an interesting question. Let me just get to it. Hold on. Janice, will I become a millionaire in the next 2 years? It takes guts to ask that question, and I can't wait to see what the sticks have to say to you, my friend Janice. Yeah, breakup recovery kit is just $33 and it includes tapping, and it definitely is an activation for freedom from heartbreak. So do take a peek at it. Okay, Janice, are you ready, my friend? Oh, I'm nervous by myself. Okay, Janice, it says, oh my goodness, it's giving you a yes. I just got a rush of goosebumps. Yes. Oh my gosh, this is going to make me emotional, Janice. We've been together so long. You are reborn from the ashes. I love you guys. And Janice is the hardest working manifester I've ever known, you guys. The unexpected completion of a previous stage and your openness to everything new gives you incredible luck, empowerment, and generous rewards. You will be the center of attention for some time to come. Enjoy your accomplishments. They couldn't have happened without you. Now, girl, you and I have a private relationship right now because you are my client. But if you can't read between these lines, you need glasses. Let's take a look at the other side. Oh, okay. Within 4 months, the fog of uncertainty lifts. This reveals a long awaited correction of conditions and a restoration of justice. Your persistently good character and sincere open mindedness provide you with a happy, if compromised, outcome. Man, I wish you guys knew Janice's whole story. I really do. I wish you did. I wish you did. But Janice, I will use you as a little example here because the idea of recognizing wealth that you already have. Janice always says, Catherine, you can tell people anything about my life. Janice, as she's waiting for her millions, is living in a home that is not her highest desire. The home is smaller. It's in an area where she would rather not live. But what she does in that little space is she has a wealth of beauty. Girl, you have a wealth of beauty. It's decorated in farmhouse style. It is a beautiful, beautiful home. And if you were living under a bridge, which many people do in San Diego, would look at her home as a mansion, as a wealthy home. And so as Janice is learning to see wealth that is not financial, and to be grateful for the things she already has. Doors are swinging open. So Janice, excuse me, I'm going to say holy shit, but holy shit. Okay, moving forward. If you want a free reading, just like Janice, of yes, no reading, I would love to do that for you. Leanne would love to pull a stick for you in order to register for your free reading today. You just have to click that manifestfaster.com link and it'll allow you to register. So right now, okay, hang on. Let me just trying to take care of these. You guys kept trying to catch up. Okay, hold on. Ah, that was a potent reading, girl. Okay, so the queue is open. If you are ready. Okay, excellent. So Bina, you are next. Bina is Magnificent Success, who is my team, and we are um, I know the link is working today, Janice. Isn't it exciting? Now that's a manifestation, you guys. I've been having a difficult time getting the link to work, and now Manifest Faster is the one that's working, and I am manifesting faster than ever by pulling in all of you beautiful people for your readings. So go ahead and click Manifest Faster. It will register you for a free um, reading. Bina is next. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull cards for the collective. So thank you for your patience. As you watch this today, guys, you are watching an evidence. I have a wealth of free readings today. This is the secret of wealth activation. It's to take the focus off of the money and put it on what is already here. It's the secret to a happy life. No, and it's no joke. Okay, so Bina, is there a career change coming for you in the next year? Let's see. Yeah, you have to register at the website. That's what they do all my work for me. They keep track of who's next, Keith. Okay. Bina, is there a career change coming? Okay. Let's see. And we have a yes. Yes, it's the beginning of a delightfully new life cycle for you, Bina. I'm so glad for you because I know how serious you are about maximizing your education, right? So let's get ready for a deep emotional immersion into an amazing world. You may meet a mysterious stranger with an unusual talent who helps you speed up the completion of your plans. Wow, Bina, this makes a lot of sense for me that it will come from someone surprising that will enter your life. Let's take a look here. When and how a wind of change inflates the sails on your ship of fortune, though not for another 4 to 5 months. Wild events rush into your life. Luckily, your ability to commit deeply to a project while subtly compromising when necessary will take you to the next level. So, Bina, it's important that even though you're not sure, about where you're going to be going. The truth is that as you as you focus and do your best at what's happening right now. And also, if there's another skill, oh, you know, Bina, I'm always encouraging you to really work on your English. That as you become more fully bilingual, trilingual, wherever spirit is guiding you, it will only increase your value in the workplace. So be sure to keep practicing your English. And for those of you who are not English native speakers, there are fabulous YouTube videos available, and you can have a wealth of English in your being. Think about that. When your English is becomes a value to you, I am wealthy in languages. I am wealthy in skills. Okay. Excellent, Bina. I am tickled for you. This is fantastic. Okay, so let's see. And we have a question from Leanne. Leanne, thank you so much for joining the queue so that I could pull this for you. If you are enjoying these readings, please hit the thumbs up. It helps me so much. Keith, I don't see your question in here. I'm so sorry. You might need to re-enter. I see. Hang on, let me go back here. I just want to make sure. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let me get that because Kathy had hers. Thank you guys so much for your kindness as I try to work my new system. It's so much easier for me now that Hipsy is keeping track of the queue so that I don't have to try to focus on so many things. So, will Marlon and I reunite? Now, Leanne, the first thing I want to say to you is this the wealth idea. So right now, it seems like you're having, I know this is going to sound weird, but it's almost like you have a wealth of confusion, right? So wealth means you have a lot of it. So I feel in your energy a wealth of confusion. And that's not fun, is it? It's draining. And so let's pull a stick for you and let's see what your answer is. Will Marlon and you reunite? Let's pull a stick. Okay, let's see what we have here. It says yes. You have, excuse me, you, Leanne, you have full control of the situations. Easy adjustments bring you a light, soaring feeling of freedom, warm emotions, and the ennoblement of your life. Expect exciting events and new, alluring horizons. So it looks like the situation here is calling for you to release. So I'm going to do a demonstration. I'm going to release. Dropping the stick. Something's going on where there's friction in this connection, and it could be that you're coming across, may I be blunt, because I want to help you, Leanne. We don't ever want to come across as needy. We want to come across as free, as enjoying our life without Marlin in it. Now, why does that work? Because as the spirit brings this connection back together, who knows what that is about? But you being independent and having a wealth of self confidence and a wealth of healthy self esteem, this is what makes you magnetic. Let's read the when and how. This is a happy period. For 7 or 8 months, you expand new resources while confidently controlling the situation. We're talking about controlling the situation, we're talking about controlling your releasing of this situation right now. Today, you don't need to solve this. I'm going to give you affirmations to say, okay, Leanne? The intervention of loved ones causes unexpected joy, helping you cope with any obstacle while gaining a solid state of invulnerability. This is what loved ones are for. Yes, I'm definitely picking up some energy of stress around this situation. So, the affirmation that will help you, Leanne, is this. Um, I am so happy and relieved now that the situation with Marlon is resolved. I am so happy and grateful now that my situation is resolved. Remember, speaking as if it is true is the magic of gratitude. It's stating extreme trust in the divine. Even though I don't know how, I'm figuring out the situation right now. You will be guided to take the right steps. Release Marlon to heaven. Release Marlon to make his own choice. And then the freedom that your person feels will be reciprocated. Okay. All right. Moving forward, see if I have anyone else here. Okay, so there's no one in the queue right now. So I'm going to go ahead. It's 11. Thank you for telling me it was 11:11. 11:11, 11:11. I missed that time. So thank you, Bina. Okay, so next, I do want to draw a card. I can't believe I'm 40 minutes in before I'm drawing the first card. Now, I do deeper readings during the lives. I have a live stream shop so that you can look at what's available. But let's jump in right now and see what is the first lesson. Thank you for your patience, my dear friends. What's the first lesson from Spirit on how to activate our wealthy vibration? How do we activate our wealth? And we have, oh my gosh, I love this. What a great lesson. Meditation, recuperation, contemplation. So when we look at this figure, what do we see on that t shirt? It's the peace sign, okay? So what this card is showing us that in order to activate yourself for wealth, what you need is to take it easy. There is a lot of pressure around how to be wealthy, mainly because most of the people that come into my readings, my clients, often are feeling a deep sense of just being dissatisfied, disappointed, discouraged. These dis words are like you're disrespecting yourself and you're disrespecting the gifts that you already have. There's no point in picking up these swords and running around and doing a battle when you don't even know what you're fighting. Not believing in yourself, being self critical can hold you back. I wish I could explain how to go outside and find a pile of money. I do, but I don't know how to tell you that. What I do know how to tell you is that when you focus on gratitude, it works. There's a book that's called Thank and Grow Rich. And let me write that in there. Thank and Grow Rich. It's by a lady named Pam Grout. And she teaches clearly in experiment form how to become more wealthy with gratitude. And what she said is that if it's not fun, it's not sustainable. And so if you're doing work that drains you completely, you're not designed to force yourself to do that. Sometimes we have to do things to bring in the cash, but we have a call. There's something that you're very good at that is valuable to someone else. Meditation is a huge key. Learning how to rest in yourself in silence changes your vibe. It helps you raise your self concept, and that causes people to see you with higher value. Hi, Mystic Christina. Um, okay, hang on here. Oh, here's an app that I use every day, and it is remarkable. It's called The Way by Henry Shookman, and it is a meditation app that will change your life. Henry is able to teach the secret of self acceptance in a way that I just haven't experienced before. Once you have a wealth of self acceptance, everything starts to flow. Now, I'm going to pull some clarity cards here for the collective because you may think, well, meditation can't help me. What are you talking about? Listen, if you're hard on yourself, if you're what you know how beating yourself up, it will not help you. Learning how to be grateful ahead of time may sound foolish, but you're for me personally, it has been really true. Pam Grout wrote another book called E Squared, and when I read E Squared, it changed my life so much. I wish I could, well, I did. I wrote to Pam and I told her about how what the things that happened. She put my story in her book. No kidding. And she added my website, manifestfaster.com, in her book. I have met hundreds of people in the 10 years since that book is out who have come into my life because she put that into her book. So I've had a wealth of clients come in just because I got lucky. Well, kind of, but it just is, it's an experiment. Could gratitude change your life too? So let me just pull these three cards to look at around this meditation, recuperation, and contemplation. And let's see what our message is. Number one, manifesting. You have the power to manifest what you want by writing your intentions down and by taking inspired action to make it happen. So, when you are taking time for meditation, you have a wealth of manifesting power, writing down those intentions, creating a script. One of the services that I offer to my clients is to create a script, which is a story of your future self. Imagine reading a story about you from the viewpoint of your future self. It is a way, one of my tools that I've used to do the magic for manifesting for myself. Keith, I see your question and you are next in the queue. Anybody want to have a free yes no reading? All you have to do is register manifestfaster.com and it will put you in the queue. Okay, so next, new life. Again, this is such a beautiful reading here, you guys, from spirit to the collective. As you take time to meditate, to slow down, to appreciate yourself and where you've been so far, manifesting power becomes one of your superpowers. A new life. You may get a fresh start or be called to bring a new perspective to your old job. You may also get a tempting job offer or a new place. Again, an abundance of opportunity coming from your dedication to contemplation and meditation. And our last card, reflection. Take time to revisit the past and figure out what you want to do. Knowing what you don't like will show you what you truly love, you guys. It's so powerful and it goes full circle. The promise of meditation and quiet stillness within. Wonderful. So that is here it is. What is it? 47 minutes in, and it's the first demonstration that I've given you with the cards. This is an example of the 1111 reading this morning, which is the oracle card and three guidance cards. It's in the live stream shop. It costs $11.11, and I would be happy to pull that for you if it's what you desire. So, um, claiming that okay. Ooh, all right, Keith. I love it. A, s- a welder from Georgia. And gosh, as a welder, you know how honestly, I love I don't know anything about welding. I just want to say that up front. But what it does is really kind of phenomenal, where doesn't it melt metal and makes metal stick to metal? I know that's very simplistic definition for welding, but the idea that something hard as steel, I collect things, Keith, when I go walking, I collect things. I found over 200 pennies near the railroad track, not all at one time, but the universe teaches me through what I find. And this huge bolt, I can only imagine what in the world this came out of, honestly. But it's the weight of this and the fact that metal can be shaped, that if this was a bar of metal and some machine had to come and figure out a way how to create a bolt out of it. So with you, Keith, I feel like your very profession is it's alchemy. It changes form, it changes something to a new form. And also, fire is involved, isn't it? Where you have to put something into such an uncomfortable situation before it changes form. So little did you know, Keith, that you're coming into my life so that I could understand. And think about the magic, truly. I mean, you may not think of yourself as a magician, but for me personally, if I was watching you do your work, I'd be blown away by what it is that you know how to do. So Keith's question, I love it. Proclaiming millionaire status as a jackpot lottery winner. You and Janice should get together and have a chat because she is convinced she's going to be a millionaire. Hi, Anjana. Let me just put the link in there for you. Hold on. If you're just joining me today, welcome. Oh, magnificent success did it. Thank you, darling. Wonderful. All you do is press that link. It will let you register. And Hipsy is my new venue, and it's where I form my line. So thank you so much. Okay, let's go on. So here we have for you, Keith, the magic maker, winning the lottery. Is that in the future for my friend Keith? Let's take, oops. It looked like three of these wanted to hop out. All right, let's see what it says. Oh my gosh, look at that. It says no. So let's take a look at this, Keith. Don't hang up on me. Let's see what it says. The fog of illusions keeps the situation ambiguous. However, the fog dissipates, revealing the unexpected. This new reality coaxes you toward a magnificent transformation. Your life becomes rich with new friends, great fun, and wild surprises. Now, Keith, are you familiar with the teachers called Abraham Hicks? They have literally thousands of videos online, and there's books written that are really good, like Ask and It Is Given. One time, as I was listening to one of their recordings, this is somebody was sitting, asked this question. I want to win the lottery. Is that possible? And I'll never forget the answer that Esther gave. And it was this: why would you want to limit the universe? Why would you want to limit? And the lady on the chair said, what are you talking about? Why is that limiting the universe? And she explained that sometimes when our focus is on the thing that will bring what we're wanting, it's too narrow. Because actually, if you had excuse me, if you were experiencing life as a millionaire, what would that look like, right? Does your wealth have to come through the lottery, or would you accept it in any way that it showed up? Food for thought. Let's go over to, because I love this. I'm going to read it again. And please take this to heart. The fog of illusions keeps the situation ambiguous, confusing. However, the fog dissipates, revealing the unexpected. This new reality coaxes you toward a magnificent transformation. Your life becomes rich with new friends, great fun, and wild surprises. And so, needless to say, as you're waiting for your financial situation to create itself, if you become wealthy with new friends, wealthy with fun things to do, and wealthy with wild surprises, life becomes much more interesting. Let's look at the other side. This is not a time for drastic changes. Don't even think about it. No, it's a time for a chain of carefully considered decisions that slowly but favorably change your situation in 6 to 7 months. Be patient. Vivid, heartwarming emotions are evoked as if by a miracle. Just watch. So, Keith, you know what? This vibe is shifting. It might be just a timing mix, but I feel that the message for you, my friend, is to really focus on what you have right now and become super appreciative of all that the divine has brought you. I do recommend just a gratitude process. You could get out a journal, a notebook, and begin to keep track of things that you're grateful for. Every day, add three things. For people who struggle with this, I say, what about breathing? What about being able to take a breath? You receive a breath every time you want it, right? This is the core. As you focus on the food you have, on your home, on your loved ones, whatever it is that brings you to a place of humble gratitude will set your vibration, your personal vibe, into a place of receiving. It could be that your self concept is a little weak and that part of you doesn't even believe that you deserve to win the lottery, right? So, Spirit is whispering to you so clearly today to take a look, just stop thinking about the lottery, just stop thinking about it, and use this affirmation. Okay. Even though I don't know how, I'm experiencing life as a millionaire right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm experiencing life as a millionaire right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm experiencing life as a millionaire right now. Keith, in 2015-16, I found a book called E Squared by Pam Grout. And in that year, in 2016, I received amazing things out of the blue: a hot air balloon ride, a free cruise. I needed money for things, but Spirit chose to give me gifts instead. And then in June of 2016, I received an unexpected windfall. Five figures of money, $30,000, came that I was completely not expecting. It was an investment that had been made years before. I didn't even know it existed. 30,000 is not a million, is it? But it's enough to get your attention. So do take time and practice that crazy practice of thanking universe in advance for what it is that you're wanting. Janice, she's the one that wants to be a millionaire also. She and I have been working together privately for a while now. And I changed her affirmation. She used to say, I just want to be a millionaire. And I said, yes. But what if you change your goal to, I want to experience life like a millionaire? I want to experience a life just like a millionaire does. And she has started to gather some very strange circumstances, gifts. One of the things that happened is she actually got put into a program where they deliver meals to her house for free for 3 months. And that's not $1 million, but it gets her attention that spirit is at work on your behalf. Okay, my friend? Okay, moving forward. Let's see. Oh, I have three. Christine. Oh, Tina. Is Christina Marshall and Caribou? Welcome. Excellent. I'm glad you're here. I'm very, very happy to do these wonderful yes and no readings. And so we're moving forward. If you're new here, you haven't been here before, welcome, my friend. We are going forward because it is my heart to help you guys understand what it is that is keeping you from living life, feeling the joy of life like millionaires do. Because sometimes we accidentally think that having money solves all of our problems, and therefore we will not be lacking anything. And the truth is, that's not true. Many, many millionaires are not happy because they don't know who to trust. Everybody wants their money. So you might even have more friends. You might even have more peace. You may have a wealth of peace that some millionaires never achieve. Okay. Because once you get that first million, you're just going to want another one. So let's work on deep satisfaction first. Okay. So we have Christina Marshall. Let me go here and see. Oh, okay, Christina, the lack of finances can be really scary, but I have been there, trust me. But you know what? The thing is about practicing gratitude in advance is that very often um, gifts come first. And the wealthy people of the world, they know this. Think of your favorite movie star. Now, movie star pops into my head right now, Jennifer Aniston. You guys know who she is, right? Do you think that Jennifer Aniston pays for any meal she receives in any restaurant in the world? Do you think she would walk into a restaurant and that restaurant owner would charge her for a meal? Or would he very likely comp her the meal, right? When you're wealthy, you get so many gifts. It comes naturally. If a wealthy person owns a private jet, they will ask their friends to fly with them. I'm going to New York. Do you want to come along? So, wealthy people have this flow of give and take. Whereas people without cash tend to be tight and afraid. Remember, Pam Grout teaches that true wealth is the ease and freedom to be generous. I have learned that lesson. I've experienced it where I have received crazy gifts. I have found money. I have I've opened up. Here's a quick story. So I don't want to bore you, but this is just baby steps. One day I walked out of the house actually thinking to myself, gosh, if I had an extra charger for my phone, my life would be easier. That's it. It was just a little casual thought. Well, I stopped in this fabulous vintage store, secondhand glam, and I love the vintage stores. And I found a handbag and I loved it. I picked it up. It was the right price. It was exactly what I was looking for. And I opened it up. I unzipped the zipper just to see what was inside, make sure it was clean. Guess what was laying inside, you guys? A phone charger for an iPhone. I'm not even kidding. And if the universe cares about something so small, the universe definitely cares about how consciously nervous we are when money's not there. So, dear Christina, this is for you. Am I almost done with a financial struggle? Okay. I love that question. It's so hopeful. Am I almost done with financial struggling? Oops, I see the sticks. If you want a free reading, you are welcome to register at manifestfaster.com. They're keeping track of my queue, and I'm so grateful for their help. Okay, my darling Christina, yes, victory and triumph are on your heels. They're chasing you. You feel like the chosen favorite of fate. I'm getting goosebumps all over just reading this. Respect from others comes as a worthy reward for a fair and balanced decision. This is the end of an unfavorable time and the beginning of an exciting new stage of life. Drop the luggage of the past and enjoy. I have goosebumps running down, up and down my arms. And that's my signal of an embrace. So there is a spiritual embrace. Can you feel it, Christina? Are you feeling it, girl? Let's take a look at the other side. In 2 to 6 months, a brilliant idea out of the clear blue sky resolves the situation. As usual, this releases a flood, excuse me, of amazing experiences. You will be gifted with an unparalleled sense of universal support. It's how brilliant ideas seem to come from nowhere in the first place. So, Christina, I know what's going on in your life. You've shared with me many things that have been deeply challenging. I also know that you've just had a recent move, and there is nothing more powerful in opening the gates and activating your wealth than decluttering and throwing out stuff you don't need anymore. Remember, the true um, the true meaning of wealth is the ease and freedom to be generous. You are already carrying the vibe of generosity. Now, Christina, I don't know if you have a copy of the book Think and Grow Rich, but I want to gift it to you. So please message me with your mailing address and I will send you a copy of the book because their gratitude changed my life. When I went on the first cruise that someone gave me, yes, I was given 2 cruises, you guys. When I went on the first cruise in 2015, I was just shocked that somebody gave me a cruise. The woman, well, what happened was I purchased a car, and the man was so sweet to me and helped me with this late model Celica convertible, which I loved. He contacted me a week after I purchased the car, and he said, "Catherine, are you busy on such and such a date?" And I said, "No." He goes, "My mom is coming to town, and I want you to meet her." And so I met his lovely mom. Before I knew it, he texted me and said, "I have a present for my mom and I want you to have part of it." And what it was a hot air balloon ride. This man paid for me to get on a hot air balloon ride with his mom because he didn't want to go. And you know what my first thought is? I need money for rent. And then I thought, that's so unfair that I'm feeling sad because somebody gave me an incredible gift because I don't have money yet. Well, I got over myself and I just learned to be grateful for what I have. And the next thing I knew, he contacted me again and said, "I want to send my mom on a cruise and I want you to go with her." And I said, "But you don't understand. I don't have the budget for a cruise." He said, "No, you don't understand. I'm paying for everything." I never saw that coming. I didn't make a vision board for it. I didn't even ask for it. I didn't even pray for it. But universe has taught me over the last 10 years that when I stay grateful about what I currently have, surprises come rushing in. So Christina, make sure that you send me your address because I want you to have that book, okay? You are as finished struggling as you want to be. So, Christina, here are your affirmations. Even though I don't know how, I have no worries about money now. I dare you. I double dog dare you. That's what we said when I was a kid. Even though I don't know how, I have no money worries right now. Who else can relate to that? Is there anybody listening to me right now that can relate to this affirmation? I'm telling you, it's magic. One of the services that I offer is I write scripts for people. They're stories that tell about what your future self is accomplishing. What is the view of your situation from the future perspective? This is it. Even though I don't know how, I'm not worried about money right now. Because, Christina, guess what? When that day does come in the 3D, you're going to look in the mirror shocked and you're going to say, even though I don't know how, money doesn't bug me right now. And that will be your truth. Also, I know that you're using the app, The Way by Henry Shookman. Trust it, use it, you're going to get there, okay? Oh my gosh, Christina, I felt those goosebumps just running through me. You have a lot of agency, Christina. You have a lot of agency. I like that word because it's a lot of goodness that is flowing to you right now. When you sent me that video of, oh gosh, when you sent me the video of that stream that's near your house, it touched my heart. I don't get jealous very often, but I love that you're close to water. Go to that stream and say, even though I don't know how, money is flowing just like this stream right now. Even though I don't know how, abundance is flowing into my life right now. Okay. There's two birds in my bird bath, and I know we share that passion. I had my bird bath in place for literally a year before any birds came to it. Now I have this little flock of brown birds. There's four of them now. Christina, please take this in as a private confirmation that spirit has your back. And so does Bruce. Okay, moving forward, Caribou. Ah, okay, sis. Okay, hang on. What's happening? Okay, let me just take care of my bookkeeping. Okay. Now that you have booked for a reading, for you guys who will be who have gotten into my queue, you are going to receive emails from me. They're going to come from Hipsy, and they're just going to let you know when I go live, but I also can send a message to you privately. And I love to connect with my clients. And yes, you're in my client family now. I love reading these cards. I've only read four cards, And it's 68 minutes. Holy moly, I never thought this would happen. Thank you so much for making this so deliciously fun for me. I appreciate that. Okay, so caribou, it says, will I soon get a better paying job? Okay. Now, caribou, I did a reading that includes tapping. It's a demonstration of this wonderful tapping technique that I use, and it's in the live stream, past streams, but I'm going to send it to you in a message. If anybody else would like to have this, I'm sure welcome. I would love to share it. And it talks about getting a better job. It's all about getting a better job using tarot and tapping. So I will send it to you. Okay, my friend, and you'll enjoy it. So let's take a look. What do the sticks have to say? So I feel in the beginning of this reading, I talked about wealth being an abundance of something. Like when you look out into your yard, you might see a wealth of weeds growing, or you might see a wealth of flowers growing. You have a wealth of love coming to you through this channel. We are wealthy in other things besides money. So right now, I feel like you have a wealth of what doubt, a wealth of doubt and a wealth of dissatisfaction, right? Because your current situation is not meeting your needs. Okay. And so, what we want to do is see what the spirit has to say. Will you soon get a better paying job? Straw stick for you. Anjana, make sure that you register for your reading. I'll put the link in here for you. So all you have to do is tap that link. It will take you to the queue. Anjana's been with me for a long time, and this is a brand new way we're doing it, isn't it, Anjana? If you're enjoying these readings, you guys, click that thumbs up. It helps me so much when you like and subscribe to my channel. And I just enjoy spending my time with you so much. Okay, let's see what we have for you. Oops. It's upside down. Okay, so listen, it's saying no right now, but listen, okay? Because what you're saying is I'm focused on the word soon. And so I think this is a timing situation. Okay, Caribou, let's read. Bright rays of hope break through at the most unexpected moment. You react decisively with a sensation of self righteousness and dignity. Only through this can you ever feel free and equal. This is universal. So there's something happening in your current job where there's a lesson that you're learning. Okay. There could be a person that's there, or it could be a task that you're doing, but there's some closure that needs to happen before you go forward. Now, one of the things I'm aware of is using gratitude in this situation. Find what works for you at this current situation. Maybe it's just that the chair is comfortable that you sit on. Maybe it's that that there's a window nearby. Find something that you can be grateful for, because as you learn to bless your current job, what happens is you will change your vibration, you'll change your mood about the job, and then when you go to the next one, you will have a better experience. Many times when you're working and you have a negative feeling about it, the next job you get is negative as an echo of what you were experiencing in the past. In my situation with life, the more I can find that has a positive spin, the faster things change. In my situation, I was working once and the supervisor was just mean. I mean, they were just mean, and I didn't like it at all, and I couldn't wait to get out. And I got this lesson. I felt spirit was saying, find something that you can admire about that boss. And it was really hard until I noticed her nails. Her nails were gorgeous, beautiful manicure. So what I could say to myself every day I went to work was, wow, she really has nice nails. Now, I didn't say it to her. I just said it to myself, but it lifted my frequency. It changed my negative vibration a little bit. So I was more neutral. All right. So let's see what the when and how. The time of tedious waiting is running out, but not until after 8 to 9 months. The time for more opportunities to realize your full potential is coming. Your incredible ability to expand your mind with the depth of your generosity can help you to easily catch luck by the tail. When you have it, don't let go. Okay, so definitely um, confirms what I'm feeling, that your opportunity is coming. It's just that right now there's something, a door needs to be closed for you in your current job. Another thought. You may be able to develop a side hustle, something that you never expected. I have one friend in Mexico who sells baked goods at her farmer's market. She loves to bake, so she, on her spare time, will sell things that she makes. It may seem like nothing, but if it's a divine inspiration, I believe you will sense, how can I hustle a little bit while I wait for my new position to show up? Okay, my friend, thank you so much for being here and being with me today. Okay, Anjana oh, you registered. Okay, I'm not seeing it. Could you register again, Anjana? Those of you who have been with me in the last week, I just joined um, HIPSY last week, and I've had all kinds of interesting situations getting myself situated. And you all have been so patient and kind as hi, Tatiksha. I haven't seen you for a while, my friend. If you guys would like to experience a free reading today, all you do is tap this link, and with any luck at all, I think Keith and Anjana both had to register twice, and so my apologies for that. I don't want you to be inconvenienced. I want for you to be able to get your free readings. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for all of you who come back every time you are notified that I go live. There you are with me, and I deeply, deeply appreciate it. All right. Okay, let's see what's happening. All right, while I'm waiting, I want to do my second reading. I can't believe I'm in this almost 90 minutes and I've only had a chance to read 4 cards. Let me take a breath and get some tea. Are y'all having fun? I am. I just want you to walk away with a new understand of wealth. I'm experiencing my biggest day on Hipsy so far. I have a wealth of yes, no readings, and it makes me smile to even use that phrase. I have a wealth of new friends today. I have a wealth of new clients and new contacts today. Okay. All right, let's draw a card. Yay. So, what do the angels have to say when it comes to building, activating our wealth consciousness? What is said? Let's take a peek. How do we activate ourselves for more wealth? Age of Earth, beautiful. Okay, so this is for the collective. So if you're here right now, there's no accident that you are here seeing this card. And what do we notice? The first thing that strikes me is a message. Okay, so there is a message coming forward for you. Look at the glow around the message. Also, look at the book. Okay, this is a time of being studious, of studying. And to me, this is a logical card to fall in a wealth activation, because if you feel that wealth is not there for you, that for whatever reason, wealth has ignored you, that everyone else has it except you, that's what lesson you're needing to learn. Because wealth, it just means a lot of it. Okay, so if people have a have are wealthy financially, they have a lot of money. If they're wealthy in love, they have a lot of people who love and care for them. If they have a wealth of space, they live in a larger area. If they have a wealth of time, they use their time when other people are working conventionally, because some people are gig workers, Uber drivers, Door Dashers, artists, tarot readers, where we do gigs for our income. So there's wealth everywhere if we can just realize it. So there is a book. It's called Think and Grow Rich by Pam Grout. I recommend it highly because she does experiments where you can play with the idea. What if I was more grateful for what I have right now? What could happen? I dare you to take that challenge and see if becoming a better practitioner of current moment appreciation would change your entire vibe around wealth. Studious, prepared, and cheerful. It's hard to be cheerful when things aren't going right. I'll tell you, I've been there. It's hard to put joy in your heart if it's not there naturally. However, how we talk to ourselves changes everything. My favorite affirmation starts with the words even though. Even though I don't know how, I'm feeling so much, excuse me, I'm feeling confident right now. Even though I don't know how, gratitude is getting easier for me now. Even though I don't know how, I'm not complaining so much right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm feeling much wealthier right now. I know it feels odd to say things that don't feel true. I get it. But the truth is, you are as wealthy as you want to feel. Because today, if you're here with me, you're enjoying a wealth of air right now. Take a breath. Feel the wealth of oxygen that just entered your body. Okay. Does it annoy you to hear me keep saying about how wealthy is not just about money and you want to be activated for money vibration? I understand that. I understand completely. But the truth is, baby steps always lead to fabulous journeys. Okay, so I have my career and oracle life oracle deck, and this is an example. I'm doing a demonstration of the full reading that's available in my live stream shop. There's a reading where you get an oracle card alone, and there's also a reading where I will do 3 cards for clarity. There's also a personal activation where you can order a 5 card reading if you so desire. It's all there in the shop. Hi, Tatisha. When you click that link, it will put you in the queue for a free reading. Today, I'm doing yes, no free readings about wealth. And so all you have to do is click that link and you will be placed into the queue. Okay, so let's pull 3 cards. What happens when we become studious? When we choose to have, okay, I'm just going to freshen. When you choose to have an attitude of gratitude, what could happen? Okay, let's pick our 3 cards. Here's our first card, attitude of gratitude, star power. You need engaging work that will let your talents shine. You are a natural actor and influencer. You attract fame and fortune. So, somebody watching here in the collective, once you unlock this powerful aha, that gratitude opens every door that's been closed on you. Your star power will emerge. Second card, frozen. There may be a hiring freeze or no new work right now. Being aloof can leave you out in the cold. A warm follow up gets you in the door. This is exactly what I'm talking about. When you have a cold emotion of anger, disappointment, all of that stuff is so cold. Discouragement, disillusionment, all those disses, the disrespect. of the fact that there is wealth around you. You're just not seeing it. You can honestly, you can walk around your house, touch everything, touch the curtains. I'm touching them right now. I'm just so grateful for these curtains. I'm grateful for the cards. I'm grateful for this bolt that I found that reminds me that there's stuff that happens that I do not understand. And I have to learn what I do not understand. I'm thankful for this little tiny sunflower that somebody made for me and crocheted. I'm thankful for my for this crystal. I've got so many interesting things on my table, you guys. This beautiful Herkimer crystal. I'm very grateful for it. And when you walk around your house and just pick up your belongings, I'm really grateful for this charger for my headset. I mean, you won't run out. I promise you, you won't run out. Okay, let's see what our next one is. Gratitude melts everything that's frozen. And the last one for you with this demonstration, renewal. You need to take time to recharge. Excuse me, you need to take time to recharge your energy to get back on track. Challenges ahead require you to have faith and breakthrough. I'm telling you, gratitude is like putting air in your tires. You can't drive with the tire flat. You can't. Gratitude is air for your being. Try it. It does not disappoint. Okay. Okay. Moving forward here. Hi, Prabuta. Welcome. Oh, thank you. I don't you agree that Janice, thank you. I'm so glad you're here today, Janice. Your support means the world to me. Janice is someone who attracted a husband. She was absolutely convinced that she couldn't find one. She was 42 years old when we met, and she was striving so hard to find love. And indeed, it wasn't even a year before she met a person who she is now married to. She's now working on her money issues. She's working in the best job she's ever had. She has complete pleasure at work. She's still working her way through the money maze. She's figuring out her past, some errors that she's made, and she is a student. She is learning, and it is paying off. She and I both enjoy Pam Grout. We met her at a workshop in San Diego, and that's a manifestation story I have to share with you. I was walking in Encinitas, which is one of the little towns on the coast near San Diego, and I didn't live there. I was just walking on the street, and there was a piece of paper laying on the ground, like a letter, and it was white. No writing on it, and I stepped on it. This is not a lie. This totally happened. I stepped on this piece of paper, and I wanted to be a good citizen, so I was going to throw it away. I pick it up, I turn it over, and it's a flyer that says Pam Grout is going to be in San Diego doing a workshop. I couldn't even, and it was this coming Saturday, and I think I found it on a Wednesday. I was working on that Saturday, but I didn't care. I was going to go. So I let Janice know. We both had read her book, E Squared. Let me put that in there because E Squared is a fabulous book on manifesting. It's 9 energy experiments that will absolutely turn your world upside down. I promise. This woman is the real deal. And so when I would not have known she was in town unless I stepped on that piece of paper, you guys. She and I, Janice and I went to see her, and we ended up getting to meet her and shake her hand, and we had our picture taken with her. I mean, it would not have happened if fate had not lined me up to be in that place at that time. So that's where I can promise you that things happen with baby steps and staying alert. Gratitude is the magic elixir. Okay, I'm going to do one more demonstration here because I do want to show you how the cards can open up. One card is always a blessing, but when we add other cards to it, it just gets deeper and deeper. So, what is the lesson? What does Spirit want us to know about activating ourselves for wealth? Let's take a look. You know what, you guys? I thought of this card before the readings even started because I wondered to myself, now which deck is that particular look at the two of air, the two of swords, because it's wintertime, right? And before in the last card, I was talking about the cold emotions like depression and disappointment and discouragement, disenchantment, these ways of humanity, the humanity, being a human has issues. It's hard to be a human sometimes. And so because of that, we're often at a fork in the road. We have to choose which way to go, even when we're not sure. When you get stuck in indecision and confusion, it weighs your spirit down so much. It just pulls at you. There's a wealth, this is a wealthy card. There's a wealth of indecision because there's a lot of it. There's a wealth of avoidance because there's a lot of it. A wealth of confusion. Only you can solve this by making that choice. What is the choice? To find something to be grateful for. When you become grateful, you activate wealth. Janice, do we agree with that? When we adjust ourselves to be grateful in the most difficult situations, we activate true wealth. It comes in time, it comes in gifts, and yes, it does come in money. Some people inherit money, some people win money, but the truth is that the divine is here in every moment wanting to guide us. Now, in this particular picture, this path does not have the same brightness as this path. So intuitively, you will stand at a crossroads, a fork in the road many times. And you need those signs from the universe, right? What is it that is in my best interest? And then you have to take a step. Both of these paths lead to the future. Spirit will go with you either way. So as you practice the gratitude, that attitude of gratitude, I know it sounds ridiculous. It just sounds it's so easy, but it's simple, but not necessarily easy. When you're hurting because you can't buy something that you want, or you're waiting for your money to come for rent, when you're hurting, it is extra hard to find anything to appreciate. But like I said, if today you can walk around, whatever you see, just appreciate it. Right now, I'm looking out my window. I appreciate the leaves that are growing on the tree. It may feel so tiny that how could it make a difference? But believe me, it will. Okay, let's pull some clarity here. Once we make this decision to go to gratitude, because we choose to believe that gratitude activates our wealth vibration, we make that choice. So let's see what comes out of it. Number one, gestures. You may be asked to help someone out, or you may need a hand. Give deserved praise to others, and you will receive recognition too. Remember, you're not the only person who's hurt and disappointed these days, right? When you can give a compliment, not how beautiful they are, not how attractive, how kind they are, how merciful they are. Pick an attribute that you know is true and tell a person, your kindness means the world to me. I appreciate you. It opens up your wealth vibration and it helps magnetize you to more abundance. Next card, timing. It's all in the timing right now. Pull another card to see if you need to do it now. Wait a while or make a different decision. So, this, I'm going to pull another card following the directions. But many times when you're stuck, it is a timing issue. And you have to just step over it and say, look, I'm going to take action. I'm going to do something now, even if I'm unsure. So, picking a card for clarity, let's see, do we need to do something right now? Short term, this position is temporary, so don't be too attached to it. no worries. You will find something that's even more fulfilling and prosperous. So, this does answer that, doesn't it? What's happening right now is necessary. There's something going on that you don't understand. But remember, it's short term. There's a bright future ahead of you. As you embrace gratitude, everything's going to change. Okay, my friends? Oh my gosh. Anybody else want a free reading here before we are finished? I'll just leave just for a second. In order to get a free reading today, all you have to do is register for the queue. This is how I keep track. Angela, would you like a reading? Girl, I haven't seen you for a little while. You are so welcome here. I think I remember one other time when you came right at the end of the live and missed out. Goodness, oh goodness. Tap the link. I'm still here. I'm still reading. So that Manifest Faster link will take you to the queue. And I've had 12 people get free readings today. Holy smokes, that's a lot of readings. And so if you are willing and able, just go ahead and click the manifestfaster.com link, and I will be happy to draw cards for you. Meanwhile, let me just draw another card for the collective. This is a demonstration of a single card reading. Those are available to you in the live stream shop. And so if you have any trouble finding the live stream shop, let me know. It should let you sign up for a free reading. And so this is a single card reading. What do you need to know about activating your wealth vibration? Let's see what Spirit has for us. These are the guardian angel cards. Seven of Earth. Okay. So, for someone that's watching right now, it's so important for you that you realize that your guardian angel is right there now. I look at all of these sparkles that are surrounding the angel, and those are all representing to me of stars of healing. There's something going on right now. It could be because of coming through a hard time where perhaps you went through even maybe a divorce or something. You may have gotten a demotion at work where they actually decided they were going to pay you less than they should have, some kind of loss. And so it's hurt your feelings a lot, and you've invested a lot of time in a certain project or at a certain place where you're working. And at this moment, it's so important for you, my friend, especially to look and see where you are and understand all of the good that you've accomplished there. If this was an apple tree and the apples were not ripe yet, when he picks the apples, they would be sour, right? And so what's happening is that in this moment, something is not ripe yet. It's you need to wait. You need to be patient. And good grief, I understand that that's not an easy message because patience is a difficult skill to learn because there's a basket there, and our figure is eager to harvest all that they have put forward. So, how does this fit with our wealth activation? Wealth is coming. The pentacles are the symbol of wealth, money, coins, right? But something is not ready for harvest. Do you know what brings the sun and brings the warmth to finish that ripening? Gratitude, appreciation. So, the affirmation that will help you here is this one. Even though I don't know how, everything's working out for me now. Even though I don't know how, I'm feeling my angel's guidance right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm being as grateful as I can right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm activating myself to wealth right now. Because when you are grateful in the midst of your pain, when you're grateful in the midst of your struggle, the angels work on your behalf, my friends. It works every time. And usually, like I said, It may not happen that money comes flowing your way. It may not. But what will happen is the kindness of strangers, gifts showing up in unexpected places, free meals, coupons. When we start paying attention to the flow of what is here right now, the angels bless what is ahead for us. There is a piece of you that is timeless, your divine spirit. There's a piece of you that sees what's coming next and wants to encourage and inspire you. You activate yourself for wealth when you choose the gratitude journey. Okay. And I know Janice and Jade Lynn, Mystic Christina, friends who have been working with me for a couple years now, and we always talk about this. Okay, so there's as you scroll down, thank you. So once you go to the site, just scroll down just a little bit and it will show you that I'm on live and it'll give you a chance to order that free reading. Good work, Prabhuta, for going to the site. Just go ahead and scroll down and you will find the sign up link. Okay, I'm going to hang out here for a little bit and wait for those of you who are here. If you want that free reading, thank you for letting me know, Prabhuta, as you click on Manifest Faster, you will manifest yourself a reading as you scroll through, and you'll come to a place where it says, I'm live now, and then you can select a reading from the shop. Okay, give that a try, Prabhuta, and let me know. Angela, did you have trouble registering? Goodness, were you able to register? It's not showing me. And so if my link has difficulties, Hipsy has been helping me to straighten that out. And so just letting me know what's going on helps me go forward. So I'm going to take a peek right now, while I wait for you guys, for my last people to go ahead and sign up for a free reading today. Let's pick one more card for the collective. What do the angels have for us when it comes to activating ourselves for wealth? A lot of people think, well, I want someone else to activate me. Don't you have a magic wand you can wave, Catherine, and make everything happen? Well, kinda. Kinda, because I feel like my words are like magic wands that reach out to teach skills so that you can have more abundance in your life. That's what I love to do. So, right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Mystic Christina is just putting out that note that when you do see the page, it looks like you're placing an order, but it's the total is zero, right? Because it's free. So please watch for that, the one that says free reading, because that registers you with no payment at all. It just puts you in the queue. So this is for the collective. So what is it? What's the message? How can we activate ourselves for wealth? Oh, here we go. I love this. This is wonderful. I really do appreciate the angels. I do. This Radley Valentine is the the creator of this deck, and one of my favorite decks. I love. Let me see. Can I find the box? Oh, to show you the cover. It's just such a pretty deck. But I do believe that the angels are here to guide us, but we can get in the way of receiving that guidance. So here we have the Three of Earth. So, what is Spirit trying to tell us about activating our own wealth consciousness, recognizing your own talent and skill? Okay, humans are not designed to be alone. We are designed to co create. You guys being here with me right now, we are co creating. We're creating together the energy of wealth. We are creating together comfort, being heard, being recognized, and acknowledging the angels are helping us. This particular art shows us that the angels have our back, right? But it also is an encouragement to look at your talents, recognize what you are good at. Get a piece of paper out and write down everything that you have done over your lifetime that you got some money for. Maybe you babysat when you were a kid. Maybe you used to work in some sort of entertainment field. Maybe you at one point were a server in a restaurant. What was it? And you might say to yourself, well, I'm never going to do that stuff again. And I hear you. I understand that that could be true for you. But the reality is that part of what was good that you were good at that time could be replicated today. Sometimes the smartest thing you can do is to volunteer somewhere. I know you think, well, why should I volunteer when I need money? I need to be paid for what I do. Well, one of the other volunteers that works at that place might have a job opening in their business, and they are looking for hardworking, kind people. Collaboration is the key here. Even coming to this reading today, you're collaborating with my spirit, my soul, spirit, and your soul and spirit are collaborating to create some wisdom here. So look around what's going on right now. Who can you join? How can you help someone else? This will bring you into activating your own wealth vibration. Prabhuta, I see you. Yay. Thank you so much. You are helping me, you guys. When you use the link and it works, it's just giving me the confidence that we are on the right track. And I love that. I just have to give myself 100% because today has been such an easier day. Okay, so with Prabhuta, so this needs to be a yes no question. This a yes no reading. So let me see if I can change it a little bit. Okay, Prabhuta, would you be okay if I changed your question? When am I going to find my purpose in life soon? How would that be? Am I going to know what I need to do in life soon? That way I can use my sticks, because today I'm using my yes, no sticks. Will I know my what I'm supposed to do soon? Okay, let's draw for Prabhuta. Thank you so much. Andrea, did you give it a try? Anybody else that's here right now? I'm happy to pull a yes no question for you. And Prabhuta, thank you for hanging in there and finding your way through the site. I appreciate that. Okay, are you ready, Prabhuta? Yes, a big yes. Unshakable feelings from a life bursting with love and happiness. Believe in miracles no matter how silly this might make you feel. Important events bring a breakthrough in your situation. The result will be fundamentally perfect. All you have to do is believe. Prabhuta, I really feel that for you, there's something that's going to happen from being a volunteer that as you reach out without needing any money right now and join something in your community where you might be helping to build something, you might help in some sort of place that helps people that have a worse time than you, right? Volunteering is going to put you into a great collaborative energy that's, I just think, is going to make a big difference for you. Let's look at the when and how. The volcano of hot emotions reveals versatility in the situation. However, enjoy the versatility. It makes life much more interesting. Use your irresistible desires to complete what you started. Let it help you. And in 2 to 3 months, you'll find a qualitatively fresh approach. Absolutely. I think honestly, Prabhuta, if you can find a place where you can use your time to help someone, working with others, honestly, when they see how well you can function, how helpful you are, how kind you are, your self confidence is going to raise, and that will activate your wealth vibration. Gratitude is the key. When you are working to help someone, they become grateful to you. And when you receive gratitude, when you know that what you've done has made a difference, there's a fire that gets lit within you. Okay, take this to heart. Find something in your area and help others. You are going to be shocked at the changes that you'll experience. Okay, my friend? A beautiful reading today. Okay, let me take a peek here, see if there's anyone else. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, Christina, thank you for running interference for me. I appreciate it. And it looks like we're all finished. I'm not seeing anybody else in the queue. So if you're here right now and you want to have a free reading, this is your last chance. I'll pull one more card for the collective just to make sure that everybody has a turn. Thank you so much. For those of you who have had readings, if you could leave a review for me, that really helps me more than you could know. And you can be honest for sure. If the reading did not quite hit the mark, let me know. I am still learning. I'm growing in my ability to intuit the energy of the cards. And I do appreciate your candor and being real with me because I want to improve and become even a better reader for you. Okay, so here's the message. Oh gosh, here we go. All right. Wonderful. What a great card, the Emperor. So, when it comes to wealth consciousness, we look at certain people as really like out of our league. You know what I mean? Like, if there's in your town, who's the richest person in your town? Everybody has a town where where there's at least one really, really wealthy person, right? And you may drive by their house and think, wow, I would love to be that rich one day. Wow, I would love to have what they have. Well, you know what? They are them. Whatever they've had to do to get to that place of success is not your story. It's not your story. And when we are jealous of someone or we think that they are somehow more special than we are, we cut ourselves off from our own wealth. So, in order to activate your wealth, what you want to do is find positive aspects about this wealthy person. Don't judge people who have more money than you. You may see on social media or on YouTube or on TV, you may see wealthy people doing things that you do not like, but we don't want to hold them in some sort of judgment. We don't, because that's not good for your soul. What we want to do is release it. And here's an affirmation that can work. Even though I don't know how, I'm not thinking about that person right now. Even though I don't know how, I allow them to be as wealthy as they are right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm not jealous of this person right now. Because as you recognize and allow them to be as wealthy as they are, you open your heart to the idea that you may not ever be as wealthy as they are, but that you are activating yourself for your own life with wealth. Remember, wealth comes in a lot of different packages. A wealth of money is just one. A wealth of friends is another. A wealth of love is another. A wealth of time, a wealth of space, a wealth of abundant gratitude. If you become wealthy in gratitude, everything will change. Sometimes these wealthy people in our lives are here to teach us, and they're here to help us align. Because if we feel jealousy, it's spirit coming to us saying, wait a minute, don't allow it. You don't know their backstory. You don't know where they came from. And actually, it's none of your business. Your business is to be grateful for what you already have. So I'm going to demonstrate how I add more cards to this reading because it is a strong reading. See what spirit has for you. How can you activate wealth when sometimes you do hold a little bit of judgment towards the uber wealthy? What happens when we choose the grateful path? Saving face. You may need to grin and bear it to maintain respect and keep your job, or you need to smile and make nice to get the position that you want. Fake it till you make it. You may be working for someone that's really wealthy. Fine. Put a smile on your face. Be grateful for what you can learn from this person. There's a purpose in every person that comes into your mind when it comes to wealth. Influence. Use your influence for change. You may do public speaking, social videos, or interviews. Your voice and opinions are important. When you clean up your vibration, when you release yourself from whining and complaining about where you are right now, what happens is you do have more influence. Kindness and gratitude are highly magnetic. Complaining and backbiting is repellent. It sends wealth away. Gratitude is the way that will open the door for you. And one more, direction. Your purpose is unfolding slowly, step by step as you go along. There is no need to hurry or worry. You are being divinely guided. And there's somebody listening right now. This is your message. You found me accidentally. You don't know me at all. But this idea, can I be grateful in advance for what's coming? Even though I don't know how, I'm feeling so much wealthier right now. I know it's tough to say it if it doesn't look true, but speaking from the future with humility and gratitude will change everything. Even though I don't know how, I'm feeling so much wealthier now. Even though I don't know how, I'm feeling so guided and loved right now. Great way to finish. Thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. I will be back. The daily readings go out with Divine Love transmissions, as well as this little tiny 13-second vitamin V, vitamin for victory. Vitamin V's come out every day. Thank you for your engagement on my channel. Thank you for your love and support, the likes, the subscribes, and your if you booking private readings through Hipsy, I'm available to you, and there are discounted readings to fit everybody's budget. So I will see you soon. Thank you so much for being here. Go forth and prosper. I'm going off to have lunch. Love you guys. Bye now.